Hello and welcome to a Not So Awesome review, and today we're looking at the Disney and Pixar Lightyear Buzz Lightyear vs. Zurg Clash pack by Mattel Toys. So like everybody else in the 90s, I grew up with Toy Story, Buzz Lightyear, all of the characters, Pig, Woody, loved the movies, and I love that we're getting a movie about the, character of Buzz that the toy is based off of. It feels way too meta for me to even comprehend an explanation at the moment, but it is cool. Chris Evans being in it, I think is pretty cool, and I've been interested in these toys since they came out, especially the spaceship thing, the giant. I kind of want to get it, but I'm holding off, but I might do that eventually, and definitely the Alpha pack thing, the Alpha series, where they're a bit bigger, a little bit more premium. They kind of remind me of what they're doing with the He-Man figures. But anyways, today we're looking at the Buzz Lightyear vs. Zurg Clash pack, which you can see here comes with a Buzz Lightyear figure and a Zurg. Both of these figures were already previously released, technically, in their own standalone packaging, but these ones are somewhat battle damaged, and that's pretty much the only difference between getting these separately and getting these in this pack, is that you're getting a battle damage version of each character. The battle damage just really being deco, it's not really anything to write home about, but I decided to pick it up and check it out and see how these figures are before, kind of deciding if I want to go all in on this line, or I'm just going to wait for those alpha figures and go all in with those, or maybe not even all in, maybe I'll just get Buzz. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, let's start off with Zurg. So Zurg here does stand about 10 inches tall, which is taller than my diorama, at least on camera, so it's a pretty good size, and I actually really like how he looks. The sculpt work they did on him is really nice, really detailed, maybe lacking just a little bit in the torso, but other than that, they did a really great job sculpting him. The head looks great, the paint application came out good, though he does have a plastically look to him. I wish the paint would be a little bit more premium, but because of the price point, I can't complain too much. This one is geared more towards kids than the, let's say, Alpha series, I believe, is going to be more towards collectors. So again, there's a give and take there for which ones you want to collect, and this one's definitely, it has that toy vibe to it. It has that toy look, and I can't blame it for that because it is a toy, and not a premium toy at that. So there's that, but anyone who wants to kind of come by and paint this up and make it look amazing, all the detail is there waiting for you, so it's something I would consider doing, but I don't know if I can be bothered to at the moment. We'll see. Maybe in the future I'll come back and give this guy a nice metallic purple coat and, give him a nice wash and paint all these little ridges and everything. Funny enough, the battle damage he has on his chest, I feel like is something anyone can do with the original release that doesn't have the battle damage, because it's not like anything amazing. It's not like they put in little bullet holes or anything like that. It's just a splash of gray paint to make it look like the paint's been rubbing off of him, and some black for battle damage. The same thing with his cannon arm. You can see it's just a deco. It's nothing amazing. So it's kind of sad that, in a way, they're re-releasing this figure as battle damage, and it's not anything too different. If the arms were a little bit more mangled, if there was like actual molded detail in the chest to show that it was battle damage and not just a deco, I think that would have been a lot better than just doing it. It feels a little bit of a cash grab kind of thing going on there. But if you just want to pick up both of them for whatever reason, maybe you can't find Zurg by himself, maybe you can't find Buzz Lightyear by himself, which could be an issue because I haven't seen a Buzz Lightyear by himself in his actual Buzz Lightyear uniform for a bit, so this might be the answer if you run into that. I'm not saying don't get the figure. I think it's a great looking figure, and I actually really like it. I do want to mention that he does come with these little darts here for his gun, which all shoot out at once. That's my only kind of complaint here. I wish, we could rotate it and shoot them one at a time, but no, if you push the button here, they all shoot out at once, and it shoots out really strong, which, yeah, I'm gonna do it, but yeah, it's definitely violent. It's yeah, be careful with it. So just want to put that out there, that they do all shoot out at once, and it's a pretty good shot. I'm pretty sure aiming it at Buzz, hitting him directly with all three will probably knock him over if anyone wants to do that. Anyways, putting the arm on is pretty simple. You just pop off the other one, go in here with that, and then just pop it on like so. And it fits on really snug, really tight, no looseness at all. The only difference between this arm and the other arm is we lose the elbow joint, unfortunately. I wish he kept it, because it would help with the aiming, but it is what it is. So, anyways, articulation, he can look up that much, which is actually really good. Can't look down too much, unless you just bend him forward. So, there's that. Can look left and right. And he does have a little bit of a head tilt, which is nice. The head's more rubbery than the rest of the body. So, heads up if anyone actually does want to repaint it and spray paint. Spray paint will not adhere to rubber at all. It'll stay sticky and it won't dry. So, just want to put that out there. Spray paint on rubber, no good. Don't do it. But anyways, again, head articulation is great. Arms can move out like so. Again, gun arm doesn't have any elbow joint, but regular arm does. There is rotation at the hands, which again are a little bit rubbery as well. So, you know, that's some nice range. We have rotation at the lower arm, which, or elbow I should say, which is really nice. Again, no abdomen, anything, period. Actually, I lied. We have a waist twist, which is cool. Again, kind of get into a decent enough pose anyway. Kind of moving things around here. But yeah, anyways, legs can go out that much, which is great. Honestly, that is really good. Part of me thought like, oh, the plastic's going to touch right here. No. Comes out really good. Honestly, for a cheap figure like this, not bad at all. Come down, come up all the way. Backwards, somewhat. Yeah, that's good. I mean, it's a little bit sideways, but honestly, not bad at all. Single jointed knee that does that much. Rotation at the knee. And then we do have a little bit of movement on the foot. No pivot, but just a slight shift. I don't know if it's actually meant to do anything, but it is there. It would have been so nice if it had ankle pivot. I think that's the only thing missing from this figure to make it, I think, really good. Would have been like a nice ankle pivot and maybe just the torso being able to bend. But I mean, you can get him into like some kind of nice aiming, bending positions. It's not too hard. It's just the ankle pivot would have been nice for kind of stances like this, because it would have been, you know, first of all, balancing him better, but also it would have looked nicer if his foot was actually touching the ground good, which let me lower the camera just a little bit so you guys can see what I mean. Yeah, if this foot could just come out right there, there's enough clearance for it, but it doesn't have it, which is unfortunate. Otherwise, for the price, it's a pretty good figure. I don't know what the standalone runs, but I believe this 2-pack goes for $30, $32, somewhere around that range. Yeah, I'm liking it. I mean, it's not expensive. It's pretty cheap. It's a really decent sized figure. Again, we get a little bit of a play feature with the darts here. Just be careful with it. Don't, you know, shoot somebody with it, because that won't be nice. It's, like I said, it's a little violent. So if you're going to plan this, you know, give it to a kid or something, maybe don't give them the darts until they're older. Just going to put that out there. Otherwise, really nice figure, looks good, will look so much better painted, and yeah, I like it. Is it worth getting the 2-pack because of the battle damage? Probably not, but it wouldn't hurt. So anyways, let's move on to Buzz. So here we have Buzz Lightyear himself, and he looks really good. Honestly, I actually really like the figure. The paint on it, the green, looks really nice. The symbol on his chest looks really good. Again, he has that battle damage kind of going over it, but the battle damage on it doesn't look bad. Again, it's just a deco. It's not actually sculpted in, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Other than that, it looks really nice. The green came out really good. The head sculpt looks really nice, really clean. Absolutely love it. And yeah, it's a really nice, fun figure. And I wish we had, when I was growing up, a Buzz Lightyear that was kind of like this. The closest thing for me as an action figure for Buzz, because I want to say they did make those like movie ones, like, you know, the ones that Disney still kind of makes right now that are kind of based off of them. They're a little bit more premium, they're a little bit more money. No, the one I had was from, was it Burger King or McDonald's, whichever one of them partnered with them. That's the Buzz Lightyear I had. Really cool figure. Played with it a ton. I want to say it was Burger King, because didn't they also have like RC and the bigger Buzz Lightyear? I did have that one, and Woody, and you put them all together and they can ride on RC. Great times. Maybe we'll do a flashback review on that at some point. But yeah, we're looking at this Buzz Lightyear, and the only thing honestly missing from this figure, which would have been a nice inclusion, is his rocket pack with the wings. He does have a peg hole for it right here in the back, and I believe it's the bigger size, so it should fit the one from the spaceship, if I'm correct. Don't quote me on that. I have seen another version of Buzz that has like an action feature or something like that. I don't remember what it is, but his is a smaller pack. So yeah, again, this is my first, kind of look into these figures, so I don't want to say anything misinformation there. But in case anyone's wondering, that's what the peg looks like right there. So if you have the other figure and if you know it would fit, then there you go. It does come with his little dome here, which is reflecting a lot of light. So I'm gonna take that off so it's not too bad here. Let's actually focus in on the figure and just lock that so that doesn't happen anymore. But yeah, his dome piece kind of just clips on in from that way. Yeah, just goes in and out. So I don't know if it actually matters which side it goes in. Yeah, I guess it does. So the narrower side is for the front, and the slightly wider side is for the back, in case anyone's wondering. It's not that big of a difference, but you will notice it in person. He does also come with a couple of other accessories. Comes with his little gun, which looks nice. It looks more like a flare gun, which it could be a flare gun. I'm not sure. It's orange, which honestly adds to that effect. But the handle is painted gray, which is nice. You would think maybe they would do one solid color of orange. No, painted the handle. Gave it some nice detail, honestly. It looks really good. It does have this canister with some blue thing in it that's translucent. Don't know what it is. Doesn't say on the packaging, but it is there. The plastic on that canister is cheap looking. Not gonna lie, the paint on it isn't the greatest, but the translucent effect is really nice. Yeah, you can see where the handle is and where, like, realistically there wouldn't be a piece of plastic, but there is. But he can hold it in his hand, and that's really all that matters. Aside from that, he also has his little sword club thing. I'm assuming it's a sword. I want to say it probably lights up, but I don't know. The movie is not out yet, but it does peg into his side, which is really cool. I do like that he gets to peg that in, or alternatively, if you do not want that pegged in there, you can peg in his gun instead right there. I wish we had somewhere to peg in this so that you could have like both things on him at once, but unfortunately that's not the case. So let's take these off right now. Move them to the side. Anyways, taking another look at the figure itself, I really like the face. I think they did a really good job. The hair is matted right there. So is the face a little bit. It's not super glossy, and I do like it. The eyes are really big, really wide. Love the expression. The smile on it is it's nice. The eyebrows, nice. It's a really nicely sculpted face, really nicely sculpted body. They definitely did a really good job of capturing the look of the figure in this little smaller scale here. The figure does stand, actually, let's take a look, because I didn't measure this beforehand. Just about 5 inches tall, maybe just a little bit bigger. Yeah, it's really nice. The purple in it is matted inside the helmet right there, which makes it look even nicer with the glossy green he has. The white is glossy in some places, matted in others. The gray is all glossy. A little bit of a gray wash throughout the white and a little bit of black wash on the gray. And I think this figure will look amazing, if I'm being completely honest. I really like it. Makes me want the alpha figures a lot more. Anyways, articulation for the arms can go up that much. Rotate all the way around. Does have a single jointed elbow, and rotation at the elbow, and rotation at the wrist. No hinge at all, which is fine. It would have been nice if there was a little bit, but nothing there. A trigger finger on that hand, permanently on there. It's fine. He has a weapon that I guess uses it. Head, can't really look up, can't really look down. Look left and look right. Is there a pivot? Nope, not really at all. So head articulation could be better, but it's fine. He does have waist articulation to go side to side. Leg can kick forward. Can kick back just a little bit. Does have a single jointed knee that does, it's 90. It's about 90. Yeah, call that 90. There is a shift after the knee, so you can rotate it side to side. And that is it. There's really nothing else. But honestly, for the size, can't complain. I really like it. Yes, I wish there was more, but we are getting figures with more articulation. I believe Figure Arts is even putting out a figure of him as well, which I'm tempted, I'm not gonna lie, but we'll see how the other figures are when I actually find one. They are releasing right now. But yeah, it's overall a really good looking figure. The battle damage is again just a deco, like I said. It looks alright, but if you want a clean version, you're going to definitely need to track down one of the single versions of this figure. But I do recommend either the 2-pack or the singles. Both of them really good figures. Again, for the price points, I'm not going to judge this in like Marvel Legends standards or anything like that because yeah, it's a cheap figure, it's a cheap line, and honestly, I'm liking it. I am honestly liking it. So taking a quick size comparison with the only figure I have next to me, here he is next to the NECA Marty McFly. You can see here he does stand a good bit shorter than him, obviously out of scale, but yeah, just so you guys can have a little bit of a reference there. And we're throwing Zurg, which isn't gonna fit in screen because, well, why would he? He's way too big. But yeah, you can see how much bigger he is compared to the NECA figure right there. So yeah, he's a pretty big figure, but I like it. It's nice to have something so big, something so, from what I can tell, accurate to the trailer, at least in size. So hopefully if they keep making Zurg and they keep doing that alpha class set of figures, we will get a giant deluxe version of him to go with that figure, and that'll probably look freaking amazing. But anyways, that'll pretty much do it for my review of the Buzz Lightyear versus Zurg battle pack. If you guys want me to do more videos on these Buzz Lightyear figures, let me know. I may again pick up his Starship, and I will definitely pick up at least one of the alpha figures, Buzz being the one. But yeah, for now, that's pretty much that. Again, I may or may not revisit this toy line, but I do like it. I think it's pretty fun. Even for an adult collector, I think it's not bad. The price point isn't bad, the scaling isn't bad, and it's just, again, it isn't a bad series of figures. I do like what I'm seeing so far. I am somewhat impressed for the price points and everything like that. Again, just be careful with the darts because one almost hit me in the eye while posing him. So just watch out on that. But other than that, yeah, I definitely recommend the 2-pack or again the single packs if you don't want the battle damage deco, which I can see a lot of people not wanting that. That's, you know, just some preference. If you're a completionist, you're probably going to get all of them. If you don't want the battle damage, again, just pick up the individual figures. And if you cannot find one of the other figures, either check on Amazon before, you know, kind of committing to your purchase, or just go with this 2-pack if you don't mind at all. I will have an Amazon affiliate link for this product down below. I believe it is on Amazon. So if you guys want to, you know, check it out, you can go there. And yeah, not much else to say here other than I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry for like the lack of videos the last couple of weeks. Been sick, doing kind of better hopefully. So yeah, look out for more videos this week and into next. I have definitely a few things to look at, and yeah, hopefully I'm really hoping I can find that alpha class Buzz Lightyear, because after messing with these for a lot more today than yesterday, because I did take these out of the package yesterday and mess with them for a bit, but after messing with them today, I'm a little bit more excited. I'm really liking it. You know, joints are super tight, really good. Yeah, just definitely a recommend. So just gonna put that out there. But again, anyways, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all later. Goodbye.